Imagine spending years in a marriage where you feel unwanted, only to have your partner keep giving you hope that things might finally change. That's exactly what happened to this 32-year-old husband. And today, we're diving deep into his story. This is a story about a dead bedroom, about miscommunication, and the breaking point of a man who reached his absolute limit. I am 32 years old, and I've been married to my wife for 6 years now. We've been together for a total of 9 years. Like many couples, we started out with fire and passion. The first few years were everything you'd hope for in a marriage. But after that third year, something changed. Slowly, almost imperceptibly at first, our sex life began to fade. It wasn't a sudden drop-off, but a gradual transition from intimacy to a platonic partnership. We don't have children yet, which you might think would make intimacy easier. But for us, the lack of little feet running around didn't mean more time for each other. It just meant more silence. I know what people say when they hear this. They look for the fault on my side. They ask if I'm helping around the house, or if I've let myself go. Let me be clear. I handle my part of the chores. In fact, because I work from home and I'm available most of the time, I often do more than half. I keep the house clean, I cook, I manage the domestic life. And it's not just about chores. I show her constant non-sexual attention. I give her massages after a long day. I kiss her when she leaves and when she comes home. I am emotionally available. I listen to her problems. I support her dreams. And I try to be the man she fell in love with. I explain all this because in these situations, people always want to find a reason why the husband is to blame. But I've tried. I really have. I've tried to have the talk with her many times. I've sat her down and explained how much I miss our connection. But every time it boils down to the same defensive responses. She tells me, "We aren't married just for sex." She tells me to stop thinking with my thing down there. It's dismissive. It makes me feel like my needs are shallow, like I'm some kind of animal for wanting to feel desired by my own wife. It makes the rejection feel moralized, as if she is the virtuous one for not needing intimacy, and I am the flawed one for craving it. But here is the most painful part. She doesn't stop teasing me. She will talk about sex. She will make suggestive comments. She will be flirty all evening. She acts like the intimacy is right there, just out of reach. But then, as soon as the sun goes down and we head to the bedroom, she shuts down. She rejects me and goes straight to sleep. I asked her once if this was a kink, if she enjoyed the power of teasing and denying. I told her that if it was, I wasn't comfortable with it, especially given how much I was struggling. She denied it. She said she just doesn't feel in the mood. So I asked her to stop. I told her, if you aren't going to follow through, please stop giving me hope. Yesterday was our anniversary, 6 years of marriage. We went out for a great date. We laughed, we talked, and throughout the night, she was incredibly flirty. She implied sex multiple times. She teased me throughout dinner and the drive home. I felt that old spark. I thought, finally, this is it. The breakthrough we've been waiting for. I was hopeful. I was excited. We stepped inside the house and the atmosphere was perfect. But then she just walked past me, took a shower, and climbed into bed. I thought, okay, maybe she's just getting ready. I approached her. I tried to be gentle, to initiate the intimacy she had been promising all night. And once again, I got rejected. "I'm tired," she said. Just like that. The hope I had built up all night shattered in an instant. I lost it. I didn't just get upset. I exploded. All the years of feeling unwanted, all the conversations that went nowhere, all the times I had been teased only to be left alone. It all came out at once. I shouted my frustration at her. I told her I couldn't do this anymore. I told her I was going to divorce her. I didn't wait for an explanation. I didn't want to hear another dismissive comment about how I was thinking with my thing. I packed a bag, just some clothes and my important belongings, and I left. She tried to stop me at the door, but I couldn't even look at her. I checked into a hotel, and I've been here ever since. She's been calling me non-stop, but I've kept my phone on silent. I just need peace. Being married but feeling completely alone and unwanted is a special kind of hell. And the teasing? Giving someone hope only to destroy it? That's cruel. This morning, I called my lawyer friend. We're going to start the divorce proceedings this Monday. I'm just done. I've reached my breaking point, and I don't think there's any coming back from this. So now we have to ask, am I the asshole? From my perspective, this isn't just about sex. It's about the years spent feeling unwanted. It's about the constant cycle of hope and disappointment. He believes the teasing made a difficult situation unbearable. But there is another side to consider. His wife has every right to her bodily autonomy. Being married doesn't mean she owes him anything physical, and she is always allowed to change her mind. Did he take things too far by exploding? Was a divorce threat the right reaction to a single night's rejection, even if it was the last straw? And then there's the teasing. If she knows how much he is hurting, is it unfair for her to keep flirting when she has no intention of following through? Or is she just trying to maintain some semblance of a normal romantic relationship in the only way she knows how? Is he the one in the wrong for his outburst? Is she being unfair by dangling intimacy like a carrot? Or is this simply a marriage where two people have grown apart until they want completely different things? Ultimately, this husband has decided that a life without intimacy is a life he can no longer lead. Whether he's the asshole or not, one thing is clear. He's choosing himself, and for him, that's the only path forward. To reach the full 7 minutes, let's take a moment to reflect on the importance of communication in a relationship. When one partner expresses a core need and it is repeatedly dismissed, the foundation of trust begins to crumble. It is not just about the physical act, but the validation of being seen and heard by the person who promised to love you forever. This story serves as a reminder that intimacy is not a transaction, but a shared language of affection that, when silenced, can lead to the loudest of exits.